Okay, well I'm back. It's Friday the 24th of May, so nearly 3 weeks after I last fished, which was the first bank holiday in May, and now we're at the second. So yeah, just got an overnighter until tomorrow lunchtime. I'll probably be coming back down again at another point during the weekend, but I'm just going to have a look and see what's free and decide where to fish. Well, I've just had a look on the middle lake, and unfortunately there's someone fishing on the from one of the other swims that would stop me going in that middle swim on the middle lake, and I'm just going to check the bottom lake, see what that looks like. Well, all the lakes are busy, but that swim that I first started fishing on the bottom lake, that's free. There's a few on the bottom lake, but that swim's free, so I think I'm going to go for that. Right, well I think it's going to be the spots I fished before. So out there, 17 wraps I think it is, just at the corner of the little bay there. And one out there on the gravel, or just the other side of the gravel in the silt perhaps. Yeah. It's gone 7:30 now by the time I've got my house up. It's still a lovely warm evening though, beautiful. I've just gone for PVA bags in the end, with a few freebies, sticked out and cutted out, and that's because the fishing dropped off whilst I was away, and that's because the fish started spawning just as I went away, and so they've had a couple of weeks of it. They stopped spawning now, but the catch rate dropped right off, even after they stopped spawning, and that's because we think they just go around munching up all the spawn, which is far more attractive and nutritious probably than our baits. So yeah, but coincidentally, just as I've got back, the fishing started to pick up again a little bit. There's been a few out, so yeah, so I'm quite hopeful. I'm here till tomorrow lunchtime, and I aim to get back down later in the weekend, probably Sunday night, when it'll be quieter hopefully, because it's very busy. The top lake's rammed, and the middle lake, there's someone fishing into the middle lake, which would be quite close to, probably quite close to where I would fish if I went in that middle swim again, so that was out really. And on this swim, on this lake, there's a few here. There's someone over there, someone tucked in a little corner swim that I didn't know about, a couple of people up there, but this was free and I know it. I just had to, I did have to put a lead out on the past the gravel just to measure it up again. But the other one, the right hand rod, I knew it was 17 wraps, so just whacked a bag out there and tightened up the clutch quite a bit, just so that there's not a lot of give. So yeah, let's hope I have a bit of luck and catch one of the few fish that have started coming out as I speak. Right hand rod, bleep. Right, well, hopefully I'll see you before long with a bit of action. just gone 1 o'clock and the old left-hand rod went off. Yeah, not a monster, but lots of trouble. A nice little specimen of just under 14 pound. An angry dorsal. I'll get you back in a minute, mate. Just a quick shot the other side. Even though you all look the same. Right. Thank you very much. Well, nice to get one, even if it wasn't a monster. Put it back out there with a fresh bag. I've heard a fish crush out there, about the same sort of distance, it sounded like. So, yeah, who knows, could be on for another. Tench, I think. Tench. Morning. Well, it's 7 o'clock now. Had a few bleeps just now and a bit of a drop back on the left-hand rod. So I'm going to leave it for a minute, but a fish has just shown beyond that. Probably just, yeah, I've got more bleeps on the left-hand rod. Literally just then. So I'm hoping that left-hand rod does something in a minute. Because if it doesn't, I'm going to pull it in and put it further out, I think. Well, I've just seen that fish roll. Absolutely nothing on the right hand rod, really surprised. I thought I would have had something there. I mean, I had a little drop back or whatever it was when I first set up yesterday. But no bleeps or anything on that right hand rod since, so I might pull that one in actually and stick it out there and give it another half hour, and if nothing happens on that left hand rod then decide what I'm going to do. We're going to move it again. Well, having seen that fish, I reeled in the right hand rod, swapped the rods over and put another 3-bait stringer out there towards where that fish showed. So yeah, it's 9:15 now. I'm pretty much packed away. And I'm going to give it another couple of hours here, and then the last hour and a half, something like that, I'm going to go and have a look around the lake, see if I can find any fish on top, because I've got my floater gear with me, and if not, then just choose a swim for, if it's free, for tomorrow, if I come back down tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. But let's hope that I get a chance here before I go, eh? Right, it's 11:15, all packed up. I'm going to go and see if I can see any fish on top anywhere, and also look for a swim for tomorrow night and stick a little bit of bait in. Right, well, I haven't seen any fish anywhere on top, but I think I'm going to fish the middle lake tomorrow. It's very coloured up compared to the bottom lake. Yeah, didn't notice that yesterday. I can clearly see the weed bed out there as well. That I fished to the other session and had one after I saw it show. But there's someone fishing on the end there, right over there. So yeah, I can't really bait up that spot, the far spot, but I'm going to put a little bit of bait down here, ready for tomorrow. And yeah, assuming no one else jumps in here today, then that's the plan. Well, I decided to put some on the other close-in spot as well, just in case someone's still in that swim over there tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you then. Okay, well, I'm back the following afternoon, Sunday the 26th. It's just come up to 5 o'clock now. I'm just going to go and have a look on the middle lake, make sure no one's in the swim I want to fish that I pre-baited, and if not, back to the car, get the gear, get in there. No, there's a bivvy in there. Oh man, oh dear, I didn't have a plan B. I don't know what to do now. I'm going to have a look in the swim that I fished the other night, because the wind would have been pushed in there perfectly today. Yeah, I think this is going to be it again. So I'll go and get my gear. Well, no sooner than I started unloading my barrow, the heavens opened. So yeah, I'm huddled under here, under my brolly, with my barrow and my gear. Just waiting for it to pass. It'll only be a shower. I'll carry on setting up. No, nothing. Well, I think that was silverfish that gave me that bit of excitement. Yeah, it's now come up to 7:30 by the time I got my house up, etc. Thankfully it hasn't rained again. I've not seen anything whilst I've been setting up. No, but the weather looks good. It does look good for it. So yeah, I've gone with the PVA bags again because having spoken to 1 or 2 people, there hasn't been a lot coming out. There's been fish coming out, but it's not fishing how it typically does this time of year. Right, well, because it's 7:30, I'm going to get my dinner on because I'm starving, and I will catch up with you later. Got to stop it getting round the corner. Come on. Got a grating. Oh, come on. It's a powerful fish, this one. just fighting some. That's only been out half hour if that since I recast it. So perhaps that first pickup was a carp. I don't think it's that big. It's fit. Yes. Gotcha. Oh. What a fight. It's not even 8 o'clock. Just coming up to 8 o'clock. That's how quick that was. Right, mate. This fish gave a fight much bigger than its size. Just over 16 pound. Right. He was a pound for pound champion. Have to keep adjusting. Right, mate. Go back and get your big brother. Well, that fish had definitely got its energy back after spawning. Right now, I'm going to have my dinner and get mine back. Morning. It's 5:30 now. Those few bleeps just then, that was the only action through the night. I heard a good fish last night. I don't know, 3-4 o'clock in the morning out there somewhere to the right. I got up to have a look but couldn't see where exactly. But that's it, it's been very quiet. And I don't know, I haven't got a great feeling about the rest of the morning now. And I've got to be off sort of mid to late morning. I'm not staying till lunchtime. I can't stay till lunchtime. So yeah, doesn't feel great, but let's hope I'm wrong. I'll get a take. Right. Recast the left hand one out onto that fish. Okay, well, it's just gone 9 o'clock. I'm pretty much packed up. There's been no signs out there, it's been dead since that show this morning. So yeah, I don't think anything's going to happen here. I'm toying with the idea of sort of pulling them in soon and having a look elsewhere, and just for the last hour or so, you know, chucking a bag or a string or anything that I see. So yeah, I think I'll give it another half hour here and then I'll make my mind up. Well, nothing seen, so that's that. I'm glad, I suppose, for that 16-pounder in the end, because I don't think much came out. And I'll be back down next weekend to try again for something hopefully a little bit bigger. Okay, well, it's Friday, 31st of May, just gone 5 o'clock. Just got an overnighter till tomorrow lunchtime, and I'm going to have a look on the middle lake to see if that swim that I like in the middle of the middle lake is free. Okay, well, it is free. The reason I thought about this straight away is that we've got a bit of a northerly. It's not blowing as much on this lake, but it is on the other, and theory is it might push a few fish from the top lake into the middle one here. So yeah, I may go and have a look on the bottom lake as well, but I'm going to give it 10 minutes here to see if I can see any signs in this lake. Okay, well, nothing's seen. I've got a good feeling about this swim, as I might well have, given that I've had a few out of there. But I think I'm just going to go up there and check that there's no one in the swim up there, fishing out this way, because my plan would be to put one rod out there to where I caught that fish from, having seen it show that time. Yeah, I'm just going to go and have a look, and if there's no one there, then I think, yeah, this is going to be the swim. I don't need to look anywhere else. Yeah, well, there is someone there, but they're only doing the day, so that's okay. I can just wait until they've gone and then move a rod if I want to. Right, back to the car to get the gear. Okay, 7 o'clock, all set. So I've got my 2 baited spots there, and you know, there's the option of casting one out there. Can't do it still at the moment because someone's still down on the spit there, but there's no bivvy up. He's only doing the day by the looks of it, and he's got a mate that's fishing just in the swim. It's down here as well, just on the other side of the bay there, but he's just tench fishing or something, float fishing in close. But he's carping, and I can see both his rods pointing out this way. So yeah, I'm going to wait till they go, which won't be a bad thing anyway, because the water's probably going to calm off and I'll be able to see more clearly where the weed ends out there. I've got a rough idea, but yeah, it looks like it's grown on a little bit since last week, well, a couple of weeks ago when I was in here. So yeah, right, well, yeah, it's grub time, I think. Cheeky Friday night beer, and I'll catch up with you later. Well, this one's going from left to right. Oh dear, right on this one. Yes. Gotcha. Oh dear. Well, it just gone 11 o'clock when that happened. Left hand rod. Oh, what a demon. Fish took me all over the place. Mark on one side, I'll treat that in a minute. Okay. Oh, it's alright, that would help. Okay. 19 and a half. It's spawned out, it looks. Okay, coming in. Quickly and then we get you back. Okay. Let's just treat that lifted scale. Missing scale. Now I've got to sort out the carnage. You wiped me out on both rods, didn't you? The other rod, rather. There we go. Right. Well, I tell you, these carp have certainly got their energy back after spawning. Oh, what a fight. It took me all over the place. Just wouldn't give up. Yeah. Right, well, after sorting out the mess that was my other rod being wiped out as well, I wrapped up the left-hand rod, put it back out there, and just threw a few handfuls of boilies out there, just to top up. And I was going to put the right-hand one back out under the tree, but then I heard a fish crash twice out there near that weed. It sounded like, anyway, it was near that weed. So I then put a bag on and have chucked it out there in the general direction. It sounded about right, the flight of the bag, and when it landed, so I can't be too far away, I don't think, from where that weed is. But they'll find it if they want it. So yeah, I'm actually quite hopeful for perhaps another. Yeah. Right, well, it's gone midnight, so after sorting all that out, so I'm going to get my head down, and hopefully it won't be long before I see you again. Morning. It's just gone 5 o'clock now. Been up since 4 as it started to get light. Nothing happened on that right hand rod that I put out with a bag, so I pulled it in at 4 o'clock this morning and just put it back out under the tree close in again. Chucked half a dozen boilies out there. Yeah, had a few bleeps on the left hand rod, I think just some silverfish. Yeah, but other than that, it's been pretty quiet. Yeah, but if there's any movement this morning, I may yet pull one of the rods in and do the same. Put the bag on, stick it out there. Yeah, let's see if I can stay awake. Well, this second one now, but I think I'll probably be having a mid-morning nap before I go home. Me pod round and everything. What a take. What to take? Demon. Another one. Oh no! Oh! 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 Man! Well, it was just coming up to 8 o'clock when that take happened. Didn't have to pull the pod round. Yeah, gutting, but I guess I was due a hook pull. I haven't had one in quite a while. Yeah, it looked like another upper double. So yeah, it wasn't a monster. Console myself with that. I've stuck what was the left hand rod out back on the right, and decided to put a bag out there on the edge of the weed, or just beyond the edge of the weed actually, the other side of it where it ends. Mainly because on the left hand rod there's not been anything happening, and there was such a commotion there with that fish that yeah, I thought that's probably scared off anything else that was there. So why not chuck one out there, even though I've not seen anything, although I have had my little catch-up sleep for about an hour. So yeah, still got a chance for another one and to redeem myself. Well, I didn't get another chance to make up for losing that fish, but there you go. Right, well, I'll be back down there next week. The following week, I'm not so sure, because the Saturday is the 15th, so, you know, the midnight start for the 16th on the other lake. So whether I can do a Friday night here and a Saturday night there, I don't know. I have to negotiate that one. But I'll be back down here next week, and I'll see you then. Okay, well, it's Friday, 7th of June, it's 5 o'clock. Got an overnighter till tomorrow lunchtime, and could be the last session I do on this lake, the Airfield Lake. Might have one more next Friday, but then the other lake opens, so yeah, the plan is to get back on there as soon as I can. I'm looking at the middle lake here. I know that someone did over in that swim that I fished a few times midweek, did 3 nights I think, but it's for only one fish, but he did see fish down the tree line there showing, and I know people have fished here during the week and had fish from over there. So the plan is probably to fish here, fish one along that tree line, and then if I can find it, just find the back of the weed that I'd fished from over there, the back of the wee bed. I think I could just about see it here, the wee bed, and just go behind that. So one out there and then one along the tree line. Well, I misjudged where the weed was. It's not out there, it's out there. I can see it now more clearly. It's much closer than I thought to that swim. And the reason I've realised that is that a fish showed out there not that long ago, just on this side of it. So first thing I'm going to do is just plop a PVA bag out there, see if I can get one early. Perfect, just in the back of the weed. Hang on. Okay, coming up 7 o'clock now, all set. I'm quite happy just to stick with bags really, because I know it hasn't been fishing particularly well. So yeah, that one I put out there to the right was absolutely bang on. I mean, I measured it on my phone, the distance, 19 wraps it was, and it's gone exactly where I wanted it, which was a bit lucky. Yeah, and I've just put a stick out. I used the stick to just put a few freebies out. So yeah, I think I'm gonna, even though that was just like a temporary chuck out with that bag on the left, I think I'm gonna leave it there because I'm quite confident. I think that's a bite. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave things as they are. Right, okay, well it's grub time, Friday night beer time, and I shall see you later. It feels like a carp there. Come on. This is nearly ready. Famous last words. Yeah, no he's not. Come on. Oh no. Oh no, we've got to get in there. Oh. What a fight. No, go. Where are you going? Come back. Come on. Oh, I think you're nearly ready. This could be it. Oh no. Why do I say that? I was speaking too soon. Oh, you reckon? God dear. Oh. There's a long thin one by the looks of it. Powerful. Come on. Yes! Yes, gotcha. Oh. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, well it was about 9:15 when that went off, and now it's 9 o'clock. Because it gave me a good fight and it took me a while to get it in. Don't flip, oh you're in trouble. Oh, no. Come on. Don't wake up now. Behave. Right, look, splash my camera. Right. Come on, get you back. Just under £24. 23.12. Big head for the body. Right. Come on in, let's get you back. Well, very happy with that. It's just gone 9:30 now after putting it back out there with another bag. It's gone slightly to the left than where I put it before, but that's okay. Yeah, it's not too far off the tree, bush, whatever it is out there. So yeah, I did think it was going to try and kite round, but it didn't actually. It was still quite dozy and only woke up close in. But I've got my waders prepped here, ready to step into if I have to. I've measured the depth out there and it's not very deep, so if need be I can walk out there and play it, and if it should, if I get another take, then it should try to go round the corner there. So yeah. Right, well I'm going to settle down for the evening now. Quite happy with this evening's work, and yeah, who knows, I may see you again before morning. What have we got going on here then? Tench, I think. Morning, it's 6 o'clock now. Rude awakening at 4 o'clock this morning. Tench on the left hand rod. When I put it back out there, put a fresh bag, I put it the other side of the wee bed, in a similar spot I guess to where I fished it from the other swim. So yeah. There's been quite a lot of activity in the far corner over there in front of the furthest swim down on this middle lake. Right in the corner, a few fish lunking, and I tried to get my head back down after that tench. I haven't really slept, but what just got me up now was fish crashed a lot closer, probably not very far from where I've got my right hand rod. So the old ripples were coming in here. I didn't see it, I just heard it and then got up and saw the ripples. So yeah, looks promising. It's a bit of a chilly morning this morning. Don't know if the sun's going to break through or not. But yeah, it's looking okay out there. So you never know. Could have another chance before it's time to go. Weed around it, this one. Got some fighting on these fish. I keep saying that, don't I? saw that net and he didn't like it. Yes! Well, yeah, it was just coming up to 8 o'clock when that happened. Let's see how big you go. 19.25. Torpedo. To the other side. Good. Well, it's turning into a good little session, this, isn't it? Yeah. Right, well, I've got 3.5 hours, something like that left, so start slow pack away in a couple of hours. Unless, of course, something else happens in the meantime. Right, well, one's just shown about 20 yards past where I cast that bag. It's just gone 9 o'clock now, so yeah, plenty of time yet. Right, well, after that little rain shower, looks like the skies are clearing. The wind's changed, it's moved around to a northwesterly. And that fish has just shown out there again. Right, well, it's nearly 12:30 now, so I'm running a little late and I better be off. I did think that left-hand rod was going to go, but there you go. I aim to be back down for one more session on here on Friday, next Friday, before the other lake opens on the Saturday at midnight. So I'll see you then. Okay, Friday the 14th of June, the last session before I go back on the other lake. Just come up to 5 o'clock now. Just got down here after work and have a look on the middle lake and look at the two swims that I like. The middle one here, and then the one over on the other bank. Okay, well, the fish has almost immediately crashed out along that margin there, so I think it's going to be the other swim, as long as it's free. I'm going to go and have a look. Well, yes, it's free. Good. I think I'm going to come in here. It'll be the same approach, one out there, and I think one out to start with on the weed over there. But then have it as a bit of a roaming rod, so if I see any other fish, I'll whack one towards them wherever they show. Shocking. 4. Ideal. well. I've had setups go more smoothly than that. Yeah, I got down there, I could see black clouds in the sky coming towards me from the southwest. I thought, right, I'll get the right hand rod out first with a bag. And it's quite windy at the time. The first one went way offline, got blown by the wind round to the right, so that had to come straight back in. And then the heavens opened. Wrong, no. Then I put another bag out, and that went too far left. The wind didn't catch it. But I thought, no, I'll leave it for a minute. That'll be alright, and I'll get the other one out. But before I could get the other rod out, the heavens opened. So I had to chuck my bivvy over my barrow with my gear on and huddle under that. And then I came out again, and I thought, right, I'll reel in the right hand rod now, do it again. And I promptly put it back on the exact same spot, out to the left. So yeah, the left hand one, I put it out on the far edge of the weed, sort of more in the area where I saw the fish showing the last time I was here. So oh, here comes more rain again. Brilliant. Well, at least I've got my house up now. Okay, right, well yeah, it's 7:15, so I'm going to get my grub on and yeah, enjoy my final night on here before I move back onto the other lake. Right, but it's just gone 8 o'clock. I'm cooking my dinner. I've just seen a fish top out just to the right of where I cast. So yeah, not tight to the bush at all. So yeah, I'm quite confident now. Right, I'm going to have my grub and get ready for the take. Well, I did say it would go, didn't I? Oh, thank you. It's got round the bush there. Just need it to come out. No! Oh, damn. Oh. Well, there's not a lot I could have done about that, I think. Yeah, just got behind that bush there, and I kept tension on it, and it looked like it was coming out, but then the hook just pulled. So yeah, I was at the point of just slackening off, see whether it came out by itself, but if I didn't have that good a hook hold, then I probably would have lost it then anyway. So yeah, it knew where it wanted to go. I mean, I was just cranking it as it was coming towards me. I wasn't having to play it at all. Yeah, there you go. But a good sign. So I've stuck a fresh bag out there, and I might get a chance to redeem myself, you never know. Right, it's well, by the time I've sorted myself out and everything, it's come up to 9 o'clock now. So yeah, I'd like to get one before the morning, really, redeem myself early. So you never know, it might happen, eh? Yes! Oh yes, you didn't get away. Oh. Okay, well, it was just coming up to midnight when that happened. I'm glad to have got one now after losing that first. $21 1/4. Lean, mean fighting machine. Quite was as well. We'll soon have you back. Okay, very good. Well, that was another fish who knew where to go, but I'll sleep a lot more soundly now, having got it in the net and even the score. Must be coming up to about 1 o'clock now by the time I've sorted myself out and put a fresh bag out there, which I think has drifted a little more left than where I've been casting before. Just going by the splash, but it's difficult to tell. I can't really tell from where my line's pointing. But that's okay, it'll be light in a few hours, and I'll probably wake up, as I always do when it gets light, which is a pain actually if you don't get enough sleep. I'll get back off again, but I'll have a look then, decide whether I want to move it. Unless of course it goes off again, in which case I may see you before then. Morning. So just coming up to 6:30 now. Bit of a wet one. Nothing happening during the night, but the right hand rod, looking at where the line's going, is bang on where I was fishing before. I've been summoned back to barracks for lunchtime, so I'm going to have to leave about 11, I think. So I've not got long to try and get another one, and it looks like I'll be packing up in the wet, which is nice. Anyway, alright, time for a second coffee I think. I hope this rain stops. Alright, 20 minutes. Wow, that brings an end to my last couple of months' time on here. Yeah, I start in the other lake tomorrow. Just a day session. I can't go down for the midnight draw tonight because I've got a family thing on. And that's the end of this video. So I hope you liked it. If you did, then please like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you again soon.